Shalom Akim. All praise and glories to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. And this is just another quick video concerning a few things about finances and prophecy. Real quick video. And then get right into it. Of course, we all know anybody that's been, up on it or researching know about the South African taking the farms from Edomites, and the justification is it's not their land anyway, and that's basically a prophecy in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 6. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increased that which is not his, how long? And to him that laden himself with thick clay." Now, as far as the South Africans taking farms from Edomites, hey, the land is not theirs. They occupy a lot of land that's not theirs. And for the South Africans to take that land back, hey, woe to them, because that land is not Edomites' land anyway. So woe to those Edomites. And, of course, you got Edomites worldwide that's upset about it, but that's also a prophecy letting us know that the Lord is doing his work. And another prophecy is in that same verse, in that same scripture is, and woe to him that laden himself with thick clay. And we know that means debt. When you go into the word thick clay, when you go into the Hebrew of it, it means debt or heavy debt, And speaking of heavy debt, the U.S., this is the U.S. debt clock, and the U.S. national debt is over $20 trillion, which is unpayable. And this is an interest-free rate, and it's steadily going up. Tens of thousands every second, man. $100,000 every couple seconds is going up. It's impossible to pay. And also, to brothers that's in the know, March 26th, China is planning on making their currency the petro currency, the petro yuan, where it's going to trade with Russia and Iran in yuans and cut out the dollar completely, either yuans or gold. And that's what they're going to have the other nations trade in oil with, is yuans or gold, which cuts out the American dollar completely, which is a fiat-based currency. And you know what that means? Overnight, America is going to become a third world country. And people are not, the people in America are not ready for it. Especially you Israelites. You Israelites is not prepared for it, because y'all got that dependent on the government mentality. Y'all not dependent on Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. That's why y'all gonna get that mark of the beast. But anyway, going to Revelations chapter 19 and 10 says, "And I fell at my feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy," which in Habakkuk 2 and 6, that's a prophecy. That's something that you're supposed to already know, because Yahweh Shai told his servants, these things. Not to mention just that, when you get into the truth, there's just certain things that you're supposed to know. This is 1 Samuel 2 and 3. "Talk no more exceedingly proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For Yahweh is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed." So we're supposed to know these things, whether it be knowing something about the financial news, or knowing about finances, or knowing about the economy. Basically, we're supposed to know how this system works, so we can understand the things that's going on. And the better you understand the things that's going on, the better you can explain it to the Lord's people. What the Lord say, "If you love me, feed my flock." And that's what this video is about, as well as other videos that the brothers of Great Millstone put out. You know, now the other camps put out videos of limited information, but they don't go into all the various different types of information that is out there, like the financial news. And one of the biggest things to this prophecy is the crash of America, this thick debt. You know, that's actually a major prophecy, because that's going to lead to the mark of the beast, which is one of the next to last major prophecies before the destruction, you know. And you're supposed to be prepared for these things. How can you be prepared if you do not know? This is Job chapter 21, verse 14. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us. And this is you Israelites, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. And because, you know, you reject the knowledge of the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos out there, that's why you don't have this knowledge. That's why you're not going to be prepared, and that's why you're not going to have salvation. As well as Hosea 4 and 6. And we know this one well. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. In other words, the Lord is going to destroy you and your children for not coming back to him. Because we're not out there, we're not pushing video after video and going out on the streets to try to teach our people for no reason. The Lord told us, you know, to feed his flock. So that's what we're doing, you know. And these videos is supposed to whet your imagination to want to learn more. You know, this place is about to go down. You are the Israelites. You want to be stable in that time to come, in this destruction to come, because you want to know what's going on. As you can see, I'm keeping it on this debt clock. And like I said, it's raising up tens of thousands of dollars every second. You know, probably $20,000 a second, man. This debt is unpayable. And it's about to crash. You know, when China do its petro yuan deal, of course it's going to crash. And of course America is going to start a war with China, Russia, and Iran. That's what all of this is boiling down to, which is already the start of World War III. We just haven't, you know, the fighting haven't started yet. And brothers also got to remember, it's not going to happen. The missile's not going to be shot until the mark of the beast come, until the mark of the beast is mandatory, which could very well happen within the next few months, you know. Lord willing, it will, you know. And I'm going to get one more scripture, and then I'm going to just leave it at that. This is Sirach chapter 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. You know, this really is a great matter. The economy. It's really a great matter, because when you look at the history of the economy, and one of the other brothers also did a video on the history of the economy, and Lord willing, you know, we'll do more videos on the history of the downfall of several different economies. And when you look at the history of currency, the history of fiat currency as it is, or currency as it is, it only lasts about 50 to 60 years, you know, 50 to 100 years, so to speak. And that's being generous, you know. And this is about the right time for this currency to crash, you know, right on time, because it's been about 40-something years. So now the greenback is about to crash. I call it the greenback because a dollar is a measurement in gold in reality. The American greenback is not the dollar, you know. And that's why the scriptures say, be not ignorant in any matter, great or small. We're supposed to know these things. Like the apostles of Great Millstone are the ones who first start pushing going into words. And then, of course, they start saying going into economy. And, you know, once you start doing this, you start understanding more and more about what's going on. And really, all of this is knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you know, because it's knowledge of the downfall of this system. Because all the prophecies is in the Bible about everything that's happening right now. And with that, I hope the brothers that watch this video learned something. Until next time, Shalom.